Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how we got ourselves in this situation. Welcome back to another VlogMas with the Hindirlanes. This is really just the epitome of it's Monday and we just moved to a brand new state. The movers still do not have our stuff, so we are working with what we got. I took a quick shower today. I just wanted to get myself together because one thing I'm going to do is make sure I take a shower first thing in the morning so I don't spend the rest of the day feeling yucky or icky. I'm still trying to figure out my morning routine, but right now it involves me taking a shower, doing whatever I can with my hair. Right now it's just putting it in a bun because I don't have any hair products. I got my husband's socks from his closet, got a little hole in it, he'll be okay, and just added it to the bun to make it a little fluffier. The goal for me is to always feel my best in the midst of the chaos that is raising 4 toddlers under the age of 4. What I've realized is taking that extra 10 minutes before the kids wake up to just simply do my hair, wash my face, take a shower, do my skincare routine. It really makes a big difference on me feeling good. Even though I don't have too much to wear, my typical at-home wear outfits is always the same. I'm either gonna wear some type of loungewear or I'm gonna throw on some trousers instead of sweatpants and a button down. This is my uniform for looking put together, feeling put together while still being extremely comfortable enough to run around with toddlers. I am doing my edges with Eco Style Gel. I think my husband picked this up for me at Walmart just to, I guess, give myself a little oomph, a little, yeah, girl, we got this. We look good. We're going to feel even better today. To finish off our look, we're going to add some gold hoops. Sometimes I'll go for something a little smaller, but right now this is all I got. So that's what we're going to wear. And this is I did a little something this morning so that I feel my best look for the day. And we're ready to go downstairs and get the morning started. We are still trying to figure out our morning routine in the midst of all of this chaos, and if I'm being honest, I don't have one yet, and I miss having a routine. Yeah, I'm talking to friends. I thrive on routine, so it's very strange not having one. In fact, it throws me off. Every time I wake up, I'm like, okay, what? But right now, this is my constant. Yeah. My constant is making sure that I do something for myself first thing in the morning. I cannot express to you how much I miss my coffee maker. It makes me want to cry. I absolutely miss my coffee maker. It was my favorite part of my morning. Even though my husband is dropping me off coffee and or picking up coffee, going to a coffee shop, I just miss having my coffee here. I don't know, I'm just feeling a little off today, so I'm gonna make sure that I take very good care of myself. But first, it's 8:30. I need to get the kids' breakfast started and I need to get them up, dressed, and ready for the day. Minnie is already here. Chunky woke up a little earlier than usual today, so let's just get them together before I even get into anything else. I am very lucky to where none of my kids are necessarily picky eaters, so I can almost always make anything for breakfast, but eggs are a staple in this house. And to help with picky eaters, I have learned that you have to put something they like on the plate, something you know they're going to eat, and if you're trying something new, you gotta put that on the plate as well. For our family, breakfast really is the most important meal of the day, so I try my best to make it a very big meal, but also a very filling meal, so lots of proteins and lots of carbs. So for our proteins today, we're using the eggs, of course, but I'm also trying out these new turkey sausage links. I don't know if, not links, I guess they're patties. My kids don't actually like sausage. They prefer bacon, but because it's turkey, I feel like it's the same thing. So I'm going to be giving them as an option. And this is one of my favorite things to serve my kids. It is just regular bread. You add your peanut butter of choice. I like to use a sugar-free peanut butter. You take a piece of banana and you just roll it on the bread and peanut butter and cut it into cute little pieces. My toddlers love this meal. My oldest is the only one who doesn't like it because he cannot stand bananas. So instead of putting the banana and rolling it out for him, I usually just do the same thing where I give him the peanut butter, I add a little bit of jelly, and I just wrap it into 2 and roll it out for him as well. I personally don't like any of that, so I'm making myself an avocado toast. Making sure everybody has options on their plate is the guarantee way to make sure my kids eat a breakfast. So no matter how much they eat, I know they're going to have a very full and fulfilling breakfast today, full of protein, full of carbs, and a lot of good fibers. I also do fruits on the side, but we've been out of fruits. So this is our breakfast for today. The rice cake is for my youngest. One thing I'm going to always do is clean as I go. After we finish breakfast, no matter how busy we are, I like to take at least 20 minutes to clean up from the mess before. This is the only way to ensure that, one, when the kids are napping, I'm not up cleaning. It also ensures that our house stays a little mess-free, and also the kids have a clean space to play. The less stuff I have around and laying around, the less stressed I am. I don't work well in a mess. I tend to feel very overwhelmed if my space is cluttered or just has a bunch of things in the sink. That's just not how I work. For my mental health, I have to make sure the house is clean. My therapist actually once told me that this could be an effect of how I grew up in my African household, which I think is hilarious, because if you're African, then you know we pretty much are always cleaning and are obsessively making sure we have a clean space. So maybe she's right and this is me trauma cleaning, but I just can't stand the mess. Like, I'm not gonna sit down and be comfortable if my space is not clean. And y'all, while I'm cleaning up, I'm jamming to music on the background. We got Christmas music, the kids are playing around, and guess who pulls up? Yeah, my man. Y'all, I love that my husband is gonna take the time to make sure I'm okay every day by bringing me coffee, whether it's before he leaves or him leaving work to make sure I have my coffee. Like, it's always the little things that generally make me feel so loved and so taken care of. And sometimes I needed this. I needed him to come home at 9:30 and just hang with me, talk with me, tell me about his morning, and basically just give me the adult interaction before I head back into mom life. He spent probably about 20 minutes at home. He had a little bit of cereal. I cleaned. He kept me company, and I'm thankful because I really needed this. I think as a stay-at-home mom, sometimes it can be a little weird not having that adult interaction. Like, all we talk to is toddlers, and don't get me wrong, I love talking to my kids, but y'all, that's all you're doing all day is talking to toddlers, especially since I just moved to a new state and I don't quite have any friends here yet. It can be a little weird, and I'm getting used to it. Every time my husband leaves, I do get a little sad, like some blues, if I may, but like, somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta be out here working for this family. So that's that, okay? I'm feeling a little blue, but I am trying to get my kids back on their typical schedule. While I was cleaning up, they were kind of running around, playing in the backyard, playing in the playroom. I wanna go out today, but I'm honestly not feeling like it. So for quality time, we're gonna do some books upstairs. We're gonna play in the playroom. We're gonna make a mess and just have a good time in the house because I'm not in the mood to leave. I'm first gonna enjoy my coffee, and then we're gonna get started on our books and just like overall fun activity at home. This is how our playroom looks right now, and I love it. Yeah. Pew, pew, pew. One of the things I love about not doing screen time during the day is how creative we get with the games we play to be able to spend time together as a family. Today, the game was collecting these little letter carpets together as a team and just lining it up. This literally took us an hour because toddlers take forever to do anything. And it was an opportunity for me to teach my kids how to play together, but also how to cooperate together and how to work together. And it was absolutely incredible. We had a good time doing this, and when we were done, we got to mess it up. And we headed downstairs in the garage so they could pretend to be trucks and dinosaurs before we got to go outside to do some outside running. This is my favorite thing to do. We're just racing the grass. That's all we're doing. We're racing. My toddlers are the type to just run outside without any shoes on, and I really could care less. One of my favorite things about this house right now is the gated backyard. I am such a fan. And I also just enjoy spending this type of time with my kids. It's actually so much fun. Currently playing a scavenger hunt. I literally just take a bunch of random little balls that we have from upstairs. I hide them all over the place in the backyard, and they have to find it. When I tell you, you gotta get creative with keeping your toddlers entertained when you don't do screen time. You get creative. Also, I don't like sitting down and doing like learning games like every single hour of the day. I like to like make things fun, and just like not everything has to be a learning moment, but they're also learning via play. So like right now, scavenger hunt seems simple, but they have to use their little brains to find where it is. They have to run around. Like, it's a win-win. Moment of silence at how beautiful our tree is. I'm seriously so obsessed. I love it. I love it. So everyone's kind of just like migrated in the living room, but I need to be realistic with myself and do the girl's hair. She hears hair and she runs off. I need to do their hair. I really need to do their hair. I got some products yesterday. I just don't know if I have it in me today, y'all. I remember growing up, hair day used to be so traumatizing, so I try my very best to make it a fun experience for my kids, even though it takes so much work. I'm so glad we got to do it today. Just finished the girl's hair. I clearly had to change because he got pretty messy. We are gearing up towards nap time, lunchtime. I already got the girls dressed, ready for nap time. They didn't want too much for lunch. They literally just had a quick little sandwich and went directly to bed. Elle takes a bottle for nap time, so I'm about to give him a bottle. I am feeling a little tired today, if I'm being honest. I think I need a self-care afternoon. I really do. My husband's working pretty late today, and I actually have a little laundry I need to put away. So I don't know how this self-care afternoon is gonna work. But for now, I'm going to put the kids to bed, read with my son a little bit, and maybe me and him can cuddle up on the couch and watch a Christmas movie. Whatever I need to get in a better mood, to feel like myself. Yeah, I see it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning. And as always, don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow for another vlog with the Hindirlanes.